Rolling.
Rolling.
Hello, everybody. Industrial Amputation back with a mini view with Angels and Agony. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, Reinier.
I'm Marco.
Rainier and Marco. You've been making music since 1995. What inspires you when writing music these days?
Sorrow, heartache.
There's a lot of that around. You got a deep well.
Yeah, but not for the last 5 or 10 years. Things are, I think, going too well with me, so therefore songwriting takes a little bit longer than
Did you see that old Kids in the Hall movie, Brain Candy?
no.
When they were all depressed, there was a gloom band, and then they got these happy pills, and then they started, oh, love and light.
Oh, well, I think that happened to me.
Maybe you should do that before you go writing music.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, well, doing my best.
Now, do you guys have any new stuff in the pipeline?
Yes, we have, but we are waiting on some more inspiration.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
For I think about like 7 or 8 years, I've been working on and off on new material, and then you get dissatisfied. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I started this. It sounds like the first or the second album. I want to try something new. You know, you hear music, you have new influences, and then you find a way to try to incorporate that.
Yeah.
And well, apparently that takes quite some time.
Yeah, it can, for sure. So, what does an Angels and Agony live performance consist of?
Oh, really? Well, we are with two on stage, and I think the most important thing is that this guy over there is a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
So he's telling the stories of the songs, and that's very important for our live shows. You know, we use visuals, and every visual has got its own story. So really telling a story every song, very intense, and I think we feel it, and also the people will feel it.
Yeah. Well, I had the pleasure of seeing you guys a couple of years back when you were at Mechanismus. I think we were upstairs at the Crocodile that year, and I was absolutely moved by the positivity of your music. The message in there is absolutely stunning. It was a good time. You guys really need to see these guys live if you get a chance. Absolutely. So you've worked with legendary music producer John Fryer.
Yeah.
Can you talk about what it's like working and recording with him?
Oh, John, he has a little bit name that he is like a little bit like the stiff upper lip British record producer, but he's actually a very fun guy to be with. He's very intelligent, very dark humored, if that is a word.
Yes, no, that is absolutely,
Yeah, and I really love that. And the first time when I had contact with him, we were talking about getting my song files over to him in London, and so we called, and he said, "Oh, you can send them over, you ship them, or even better, bring them over." So I thought, well, if that's serious, well, I buy a plane ticket, and I flew from Amsterdam to London. It's not that far. So we met in a bar. We had fish and chips for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, and because usually he's very private, and then he said, "Well, we get along pretty well, so let's go over to my studio and see what's going to happen." So I thought, "Oh, wow!" So that was cool.
So you had the quintessential lunch meeting, and then went and worked in the studio.
Yeah,
That's
but he also,
the quintessential British lunch meeting.
Yeah.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
he also worked with us on stage. He did some shows where he played guitars.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, really, And I remember one time we were in Germany. I think it was a big festival. I think it was Amphi Festival. He played with us, and it was very funny because on the day itself, John was walking around the festival, and everybody knew him.
Yeah.
And he had his flyers. And said, "Come to our show. See Angels and Agony. Come to our show."
Oh, that's freaking awesome,
and
man.
handing out our stickers.
Yeah.
Really,
Oh, that's
I mean,
beautiful.
and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
Because we are not actually starstruck, but we do realize
For
his
sure.
legacy. You know, his work with Trent Reznor and with Depeche
Freaking
Mode.
huge,
Yeah, and how you want to work with
It's like David Bowie playing keyboards for Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
It's just completely understated, just out there, and he's doing the thing to promote Iggy, and not anything Bowie. That's awesome, man. What a great guy John Fryer is, man.
He is, and handsome as fuck as well.
Handsome as fuck. Yeah, he is, isn't he? So, what release would you recommend checking out for a potential fan that's never heard your music?
I think the Avatar album.
The Avatar album. That is a good album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they should check every song.
Yeah, you heard it. Just get them all.
Get 'em all.
And you will not be disappointed. This is a couple of great guys, and the music they make is absolutely stellar. You're gonna fucking enjoy yourself with their CDs, and if you can get a chance to see them live, you absolutely need to. Gentlemen,
Thank you, man.
what is your favorite joke?
Our favorite joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. That's a good one.
What is your favorite joke?
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a good one. Okay. Have you heard the one about the Pope and the Seven Dwarfs?
No.
Okay, so the Pope is hanging out with the Seven Dwarfs. He's talking with Doc and Sneezy, and feels a tug at his robe. And he turns around and it's Dopey, and looks down. He's like, "Hey, Dopey, what's going on?" And Dopey goes, "Mr. Pope, sir, I need to know something. Are there dwarf nuns in Europe?" And the Pope thinks about it for a second. Goes, "No, there's not any dwarf nuns in Europe, Pope, Dopey." And Dopey looks a little concerned and walks away. And goes back to talking to Doc and Sneezy and tugging on the robes. He's like, "Oh yeah, Dopey. Well, what about in Africa? Surely there's some in Africa." And the Pope thinks about it. He's like, "No, actually, there's not." And he goes, Anywhere in the world? Anywhere in the world are there any dwarf nuns?" And the Pope goes, Actually, no, there aren't anywhere, Dopey." And you hear 6 voices in the background going, "Dopey fucked a penguin, Dopey fucked a penguin."
That is a nasty one.
That is a
Guy
good-
should
that is
be
a
a
nasty
stand-up comedian, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought you
right.
were going to make a bad joke about
Okay.
about the new Pope being American. So I think, yeah, don't go there.
Yeah, I flipped the script a little bit. Good. Anyway, so is there anything else you guys would like to talk about or promote today? You got shows coming up, or?
Well, no, I just want to say that, I read this little book from the Mechanismus Festival,
Mhm.
about Ali,
Yeah.
the promoter, and his history.
Mm-hmm.
That gives the whole festival more
Meaning.
weight and more
Yeah.
meaning.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a really cool
Yeah.
book. I don't know if it's going to be available online, but it is available
Yeah.
out on the tables. I think it's
Yeah.
$5, and
It really struck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may actually grab one to put in. I'm doing a Mechanismus hoodie with autographs from every one of the performers, and actually some performers that aren't even performing that are here. I think Jesse Hunt from Pigface is here. He's not playing, but his signature is on there. We've got Nina from Metropolis. This is going to be auctioned off in the next month or so to raise funds for our co-host Charles Levi. Keep your eyes on that. Well, guys, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you so much,
time.
man.
It's been fucking a
Thank you, sir.
pleasure. People, be good to each other. Get out, see the bands, support the bands, buy the merch, be good to each other. Love, hugs, and belly rubs, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.